Okay, dear students, now we are going to start our new session, geography. So, last two sessions we have learned, uh, last two lessons we discussed Earth as a planet and geographical grid, latitude and longitude. Now, third lesson we were discussing rotation and revolution. Already we discussed about rotation, now we are on a revolution. In that part, we are discussing last time the effects of revolution. Now we are going to discuss the solstices and the equinoxes. Solstices and equinoxes. So let us take page number 28. All of you take page number 28. Here we are. The lighted part of the earth is called the circle of illumination. That we know that earth is always revolving and rotating. By that time, what will happen? The one side of earth will be lighted by sun's light. This part is known as this process is known as illumination. This part is known as circle of illumination. And now let us see solstice. What do you mean by solstice? On 21st June, that you have to keep it in your mind, the date is 21st June. The earth is in the position where the north pole is tilted towards the sun. 21st June, what will happen? The earth is in the position where the north pole is tilted towards the sun. On this day, the sun is overhead at Tropic of Cancer. That you have to understand. This day is known as summer solstice. So, I shall show you now somewhat. Like earth. We know this side near to it, this side far away from it, and this side what will happen? Like this side will be tilted towards the sun and this will be far away from the sun. Okay, north pole will be near and south pole will be away. Okay, so this is what the thing. When earth reaches near to the sun, by that time north pole will face to sun. Okay, this part will be near to sun and this part will be part of the earth is away from the sun. And Tropic of Cancer, like this on top part. This equator and Tropic of Capricorn, Cancer. Since it is near to the sun, this part will be just near to it. So, sun will be just above the Tropic of Cancer. Okay. So, what will happen? The north pole will have a summer. That time south pole will have a winter. So, this is known as summer solstice. Based on which one we are saying? Based on north pole only we talk. Then automatically after some time the movement of earth again take place. That time what will happen? The sun will move, will come just above the from what it is, Cancer, equator and Capricorn. And from here sun will start slowly movement to this side and it will reach here and at the end it will reach on Capricorn. Okay, above the, just above the Capricorn. That is a date on December 22nd. This is a June, here June and here December. Okay. And that time what will happen? The North Pole will be away from the Sun and South Pole will near to the Sun. That time South Pole have a summer, North Pole have a winter. And this time is known as winter solstice. Now equinoxes. Same process we can see here too. What is equinox? On 2 days in a year, the sun shines vertically over the equator. I said first vertical, then from here it will move to this side. Again will come back here, then vertical, then will come to this side. So 2 times in a year it reaches just above the equator. And that is on 21st March and 23rd September. 2 days, 21st March as well as 23rd September. And from after this, just go to this one. At the two equinoxes is the sun is 90 degree at the equator. As one moves away from the equator, the altitude of the sun decreases. When the apparent northward movement of the sun continues up to the June 21st. Okay, summer solstice, June 21st means summer solstice. And there are variations in the duration of daylight. There we can find the variation of daylight. And the angle, now let us go to the cycle of seasons. Cycle of seasons. The equinoxes and solstices are the position of earth which respect to the sun on the given fixed date. That is what the height also difference, and again we can see sometimes it comes near and sometimes it goes away from the earth, and they help us to understand how seasons occur and how they are reversed in the northern and southern hemisphere. When it is in summer in the northern hemisphere, it is winter in the southern hemisphere. That already we discussed only. When it is a summer in a northern hemisphere and another time it is a winter, that the same time it is a winter in a southern half. And now position of 21st June, let us see what about the position of 21st June. It is summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. When is a 21st June, we can say so, it is a summer solstice. That means that time sun will be just above the Tropic of Cancer. The rays of sun fall vertically on Tropic of Cancer. The duration of sunlight or daytime increases from 12 hours at the equator to 13 hours and 27 minutes, where at 23 and a half degree. And now let us see what is 12 hours at equator. We have to see daytime will be 12 hours in equator, that time 12 hours in where night time too. And again we can see 13 hours 27 minutes at 23 and a half degree north, I mean Cancer, Tropic of Cancer, and further 24 and a half 24 further to 24 hours we can see it is 66 and a half north. And now let us see beyond the Arctic Circle, the region experiences 24 hours daylight. That time, since this North Pole is tilted towards the sun, that is why we can say so Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle, what will happen? It have a 24 hours daylight, 24 hours daytime, no night time. So, students, have a nice day. We will discuss rest part of this lesson in next session. So, thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.